Welcome to your transfer bonanza. This is the first part. Later will be the second part.
Yeah, this is where we get the pub of news, and it's got all the pumps that you get all the fact beer out of. And we're having a look, and we're having a little taste, and we're like, hang on a second, some of these pumps are off. I'm drinking lies here. And we get rid of the lie pumps. You just got truth pumps. And then we're like, well, I'm pint of the truth, please, darling.
Truth pumps. Right, we'll start off with the news that Karen
Sam, have you ever thought about buying a stair lift?
No.
Okay. Good deals. Some good deals.
Have you?
Yes.
Right.
Got a stair lift now.
Okay, good luck to you. Now, Karen Benzema has been linked to Manchester United and
Karen?
Karen, that's his name.
Karen Benzema.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's French.
Yep.
So, I had a lecturer whose first name was Karen.
Did you?
Yeah, he was a man, he was bald. He was a photographer, nice guy. Now, here we go. Benzema. According to Jamie Jackson of The Guardian, who you can see in our 3-part season review, there's a plug, watch that. He talks about Benzema and Paul Pogba. You'll love that. We're going to talk about him later. Okay. Now, back to Benzema, the issue in hand. He has been linked to Manchester United and Arsenal. The main reason appears to be that Real Madrid have sacked Ancelotti. They're probably going to get Benitez in, but there's like a little bit of uncertainty.
Benzema's a footballer.
That's right. Manchester United acquire footballers. Falcao has gone, we know, so we probably need to buy a centre forward because of the way Edward does things. He seems to like the bigger names. Benzema's a big name, and we know what 4 or 5 years ago, Fergie tried to buy him from Lyon for about 30 million.
These are all good reasons of why it could happen, but what are the facts in the article, Sam?
Well, I think there aren't any. What we've got are a lot of plausible realities and a lot of historical truths that when put together create this new narrative. Wow. So that's it. It's a new narrative. That's the world we live in 2015. Elsewhere, The Guardian say £40 million for him. 40 million, would you pay that?
I personally wouldn't, because I don't have the funds, but you know what? Why not?
Get yourself a good investment loan, that's my advice. Now we'll talk about Gareth Bale. Ian,
Gareth Bale is coming to Manchester United. He's been dropping some hints online. He has tweeted saying that he is looking forward to next season with Real Madrid. We know what you mean, Gareth. We know what you mean.
It means he's going to have a good time at Real Madrid, doesn't he?
Yeah, reading into it, it doesn't look good for Manchester United. He's been saying that he wants to go back to Real Madrid. Real Madrid have been saying the only way he's leaving is if he comes and says, I want to leave.
The only way he's doing that is if he gets an armoured car.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about Nicholas Gaitan and the madness that is going on right now. Today is Wednesday, and this is sort of broken in the last sort of 24 hours. Ebola, the Portuguese newspaper...
He's got Ebola!
No,
so it's completely off the cards now. He's going to want a while to recover from this.
No, Ebola, the Portuguese newspaper, have reported that we are going to sign him. They're actually saying it's job done. 30 million euros.
That's what I meant.
22 million pounds, all sorted. It's happening. And then a lot of people have sort of pointed out there are a lot of facts from this story to one that the Telegraph wrote, linking us to Gaitan in 2012. Because it's not a transfer window if we're not buying Gaitan and or Schneider, is it?
No.
So it looks like perhaps the Portuguese paper have seen this old Telegraph thing and gone, oh, that looks totally legit. That's probably happening.
This is what people do on Facebook.
Yeah.
I keep seeing people on Facebook going like, you're not going to believe this Manchester United transfer gossip. And then you click on an article, you're like, have you not read that that's from 2009?
Yeah.
People are getting stuff wrong. Check your dates, guys.
Yeah, it's now time for our favourite part of the show, IJSITK, Ian James Smith in the know.
So, little birdie tells me that Manchester United expressed an interest in Raheem Sterling. I said it last week. I was like, who knows, guys? Manchester United, Raheem Sterling. Apparently, we said, can we be kept up to date with it? And Liverpool said, get lost!
Right, so is that going to happen out of 10?
10 out of 10. I think he's coming, yeah.
Right, brilliant. Thank you, Ian. He's in the know. Now, let's talk about defender deals, starting with Otamendi. We've been talking about him forever, it feels like. And finally, there's movement and news, and it looks like this is going to be a massive, long, protracted transfer saga that will annoy us all.
I hate the word saga. Whenever the word saga comes in, you know it's gone past us being linked to people, and it's gone on to basically, this is going to last the whole transfer window. Yep. That's basically, if you don't know what a saga is, the definition is something that goes on for months and then never happens.
Or a holiday for old people.
Yeah. Either one. But I don't think Otamendi is a holiday for old people.
No, but his agent has been stirring the pot, pointing out that he wants to leave, he has bigger ambitions than Valencia. The president of Valencia has come out and been like, Otamendi's not leaving. We're not going to listen to intermediaries. We're not going to listen to agents. We're only going to talk direct with Otamendi. If he wants to leave, he has to come and tell us himself. And then if he is going to leave, it's going to cost anyone who wants to buy him £50 million.
And that's like breaking up with someone. If you wanted to break up with someone and you knew that you could just get a friend to do it for you, you'd do that. That's easier. He's got to do it to Valencia's faces. That's making it a bit tricky for him. But his agent said, so we had Andrew Gaffney. Do you know Andrew Gaffney?
No.
I don't know who he is, but
brother of Dean.
He's a reporter. Yeah, Dean Gaffney's brother. And he's been reporting that Eugenio Lopez, who is Otamendi's
I think you
agent.
said that perfectly.
I think I did, yeah. That there was also an offer for him to leave in January. He chose not to go.
Right.
Now he wants to go. He's annoyed because he's saying Valencia, like, he don't want to go. He's like, he does, you know he does.
He does want to go.
It's all
and
getting
also
confusing.
Valencia's president, that guy that was talking, was like, no one's even bid for him, there's no interest, but if there is, it's going to cost 50 million. He's just trying to hike the price up. That's what he's doing. He's obvious. He's like Daniel Levy. Next, Dani Alves.
Dani Alves, Barcelona right back, has been saying, I've been disrespected. No one likes me. And you're like, well, it's pretty obvious no one likes you that much because he's a free agent.
Yeah.
He really liked you.
Well, not right. Yeah, he also said he's got 2 feet in the club, but he also has a foot and his head and his heart outside of the club.
So he's got 3 legs.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand that. I didn't really get it.
I don't know whether that's a pro or that's probably a good thing, isn't it?
For a footballer, yeah.
Let's sign that for three-legged footballer.
Yeah, so Dani Alves could be coming. He might not be, but he certainly looks like he's going to leave Barcelona. Elsewhere, Paul Pogba, according to the Daily Star, wants to go to Real Madrid or Barcelona. It looks like he'd prefer to go to Real Madrid. But apparently, according to the Star, his agent doesn't have quite such a good relationship with Real Madrid and therefore wouldn't have the skills to sell him to Real Madrid. And Real Madrid would be like, oh, we don't really know his agent's John. We don't really know John so well, so we just won't buy that footballer we really want.
I think Real Madrid could get around that.
I think they could, and I think his agent, as a professional sports agent, could get around it too.
But some professional sports agents, they just play as dads, aren't they? They're just random
sometimes.
Uncles and stuff.
Yeah, but maybe they're businessmen. Maybe it just happens to be that businessmen have a lot of sporty children. Right, let's talk about Gundogan, because according to goal.com, goal.com, the deal's done, Ian. It's done. We bought him.
Good, great. He's coming. Let's move on.
That's according to them.
Schneiderlin?
No, they've got more from Goal. They say if we sell David De Gea to Real Madrid, we're going to buy Keylor Navas in return.
Oh, goal.com are absolutely bossing it this week, aren't they?
You know why that is, don't you?
Why?
Because Louis van Gaal coached a country at the World Cup, and somewhere during that time, that player and that manager crossed paths. And therefore, Louis will buy them, because that is how transfer dealings are done at Manchester United. Also,
Louis van Gaal has never watched TV. He doesn't have scouts, and he's never heard about a player doing well. He only sees it. He only buys people who played for Holland or people who played very well against teams.
Yeah, just look at Ron Vlaar. That's why we bought him.
Goal.com.
No, we didn't, you mugs. Right, let's talk about Schneiderlin. Go on.
Basically, Schneiderlin said he wants to play in the Champions League, and if he's going to leave Southampton, it's going to be for a Champions League team. So, Liverpool, who keep getting linked to him, probably not, guys, because you're not in the Champions League. No. 6th at the last minute. Tottenham also been linked. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. So, I don't really think Man United have been linked to him in the past.
Certainly not if you believe goal.com and we've bought Gundogan. Why would we? Wouldn't buy Schneiderlin as well, would we? Right, that is it. That's the end of part 1. Please watch part 2. Don't forget about that Jamie Jackson 3-part season review I told you about earlier. I'm running out there.
Jamie Jackson.